Well, slap my butt and call me Susan. We're jumping right into round number 2 of the NASCAR Generations. You already know these drivers, but we're gonna introduce them again. It's Variant Senior from Variant Skunkworks. Then we have James Ironbeard from Ironbeard Customs. Third, we have Rusty King himself. And I'm pretty sure we saw paint on our track that came off of Rusty's car we had to clean up. Next is Lucas from EP Videos. And then next up in the lineup, we have Craigster Sr. from Hot Nuts, or Lukewarm Nuts if they sat out too long, Diecast Racing. And last but not least, we have Fat Dad from Fat Dad Racing. And we're gonna head right into race number 1, of course. And the action, folks, in round 2 is gonna be hotter than ever, so stick around to the end. There's gonna be something in this video that you've never seen before in Diecast history. Actually, I don't even know, I just said that. What is gonna happen in this video? This is live, so I'm not even sure what's gonna happen. But it's Variant Skunkworks, Variant Senior out front. Lucas from the outside takes position number 2. James Ironbeard falls in for 3rd, but he's gonna get passed on the outside by Craigster Sr. Can Craigster Sr. put the pass on? No, he does not. James Ironbeard holds him off. Variant Skunkworks, Lucas, James Ironbeard, Craigster Sr., and there's a Fat Dad that came in last. We're gonna slow it down for you. Watch that rough move, that dirty move from Lucas as he cuts over, cuts off James Ironbeard and takes 2nd place, and he holds on to 2nd place, as we know, down to the finish line. James Ironbeard here is struggling to hold off Craigster Sr. Craigster Sr. is fast, a senior builder. The name isn't there for no reason. He is a senior builder. That's why. He's not a senior, he's a senior builder. What I'm trying to say is, it is not his first rodeo, or some people say rodeo. I don't even know because I'm not a cowboy. All right, it's Variant Senior out front with 6 points, and then Lucas from EP Videos in 2nd place. We saw some crazy moves from Lucas in round number 1. Could he pull off those same crazy moves and move on to the next round, round number 3? Or will these other drivers take him down? It's James Ironbeard out front. James Ironbeard sees Variant Senior coming and cuts hard to the right, cutting him off, putting a block. He says, "You're not getting by me without a fight." And then James Ironbeard takes off like a rocket, and Variant Senior pulls a move out of James Ironbeard's book and blocks the rest of the competition. Ironbeard, Variant Senior, and then a blur of cars across the finish line. We go.
We're gonna go ahead and slow it down for you and take a closer look at the Tiny Track Cars instant replay.
Well, look who decided to join us, Patrick. Where in the heck were you?
Now, I was in the other room taking care of some business, but it does not matter. I am here now. Let's watch these races.
Ha! You were taking a poo, weren't you?
No comment. That's personal information. Let's go ahead and go back to the races.
Patrick, it's not a big deal. Everybody poops. It's okay to talk about it. All right, back to the replay there. We see the sky cam shot, and this is a James Ironbeard show as he pulls the full first block, and then down across the finish line he goes, collecting 6 points. That car is fast with those faster than ever wheels on it. It's Variant Senior out front with 12 points minus 1. This is 11, not 12. Now it's Rusty King in the pole position, Fat Dad behind him, and they're going to get pushed by Craigster Sr., I can tell you this. But this real show is on the outside where James Ironbeard, Variant Sr., and Lucas seem to be passing the inside lane. But Rusty King is putting up a fight. He's pushing Variant Sr., and now he's right in the tail of James Ironbeard. Lucas makes his way through the pack, and Lucas squiggles his way through the pack and takes 2nd place. Look at that. From 6th place, far right outside lane, Lucas now moves into 4th place right here. He's on the tail of Rusty King. Rusty King takes the inside, so does Lucas, and then there's a battle between Variant Senior and Rusty King, and watch Lucas's move right here. He slingshots himself right in the inside of Rusty King, and then down to the inside, on the inside of Variant Senior, tries to make a move on James Ironbeard, but hits his bumper and takes 2nd place. That right there is some skilled NASCAR driving if I ever saw it. If I ever saw it, that's it. 16 points for James Ironbeard. He's looking at 1st place. And folks, we have a new halftime show. It's kind of a weird variation of Beat the Busta, but the Busta brought a friend. It's Peach, driving a tank. The goal here is the Buster and Peach start in the back every single race. The order up front is shuffled. These are all random NASCARs that have already been eliminated from the tournament. And the goal here is to beat the Buster and beat Peach. If either one of those cars beats you, you're eliminated. Last man standing wins the halftime challenge. Here you see the Buster going inside on speed ball Herman. It's great to see him back on the track. But then Speedball Herman takes that position back and saves his life and moves on to the next race. There's Indy Rain coming across the finish line and Puff right there in that beautiful teal car. And then, of course, you see right there, Speedball Herman is able to stay in it. They shuffle the order, and the Peach and the Buster are behind those cars. That Buster is heavy, folks. Let me tell you, that is a premium, and I may or may not have added weight to that. Also, Peach is in a tank. Tanks are heavy. I also put some lead weights in that. So, look out. It's Lily the dog getting shoved down the track. Who's going to win this battle? It's the Buster on the inside. Lily the dog is going to go home. Is Lily the dog going to hold off? Lily the dog gets eliminated, and the other 4 still move on to the next round. It's getting spicy out here in the halftime challenge. I feel bad right there for Lily the dog. She is getting doggy styled. She just got doggy styled. All right, into the next race.
Now get your stuff together and stop giggling like a little schoolgirl. It's narrowing down to the last couple cars here of the last man standing, Beat the Busta, Peach's a Badass event. That's the official name of this halftime show, which you will see in this video, and you'll also see in the next video. If you want to continue seeing Peach and the Busta race against these beautiful cars, let us know in the comments. And holy cannoli, Peach just knocks out Gravity Throttle Racing. That's Speedball Herman and Indy Rain, and now she's after Puff. Puff's out of it. And then this is right up here. This is Cloaked After Dark. Who is this? Yes, that's McTar. And holy cannoli, we thought everyone was going to be eliminated, but Peach goes flying off the track in a catastrophic crash. And luckily, one person gets to stay in this race. And we're going to go to a 4th Beat the Busta race here at the NASCAR Generations halftime event.
Yeah, check this out. It looks like Peach's brains got a little rattled there. She bounced off the tiny track car's big O sign, which is, of course, next to the Spoolheads Racing sign, the unofficial sponsor of Tiny Track Cars, because Russ at Spoolheads creates the most awesome track you could ever imagine in diecast racing history. And he's literally changing the industry for diecast racers. Spoolheads.com if you want to check out his track. Thanks so much, Russ, for working with me on all these amazing tracks here at Tiny Track Cars. You freaking rock. All right, it's Peach against, oh my gosh, Peach is on her lid. Now it's McTar and Indy Rain, but the Buster is on the move. The Buster's flying. Look out, everybody. He's gaining some speed. That big old tank on the outside of McTar passes into the last turn. Indy Rain is safe, and McTar is eliminated. Indy Rain, out of Canada, eh? Is your winner of the last man standing for this race. And that's it. It's a standalone event. Congratulations, Indy Rain. You have won, my lady. And you were awesome. Thank you so much. That was a White Knuckle Motoring Speedway, Indy Rain. White Knuckle Motor Speed Shop, Indy Rain. I'm going to get it right eventually. That's Indy Rain. Thanks, Adam. Thanks for sending your car. All right, into the next race we go. It's race number 4. And Fat Dad got his fat butt in front of the whole crew. Can he hold that position, or will he get overtaken? Craigster Sr. is putting a block on the pack. Lucas trying to squiggle his way in the inside. Craigster Sr. is backwards. Now it's a battle between Rusty King and James Ironbeard. Who's going to come out ahead on that one? It looks like James Ironbeard just slid by in the inside. And Variant Sr. takes last. That's my commentary for that race. Ship it. We're going to slow it down for you. There you see Rusty King pull his front tires off the ground because he got smashed by Craigster Sr., who spun around backwards. Now Craigster Sr. is trying to get back around again. Lucas pinches Rusty King against the side. Rusty King pulls his front tires off the ground again. That poor guy is getting beat up from every single direction, and then he gets passed by James Ironbeard on the inside. Guess who held on to first place? It's Fat Dad. Craigster Sr. gets second, and then there's the rest of the pack. It's heating up, but it's still James Ironbeard out front in a tie for second place. Who's going to move on? There's 3 drivers moving on here in the NASCAR Generations. This is round 2, group number 1, or 9 videos out of 15 videos. Video 15 is going to be the finals. And holy shit, holy! Whoa! Variant Sr. and Lucas slide by in the inside. I can't wait for the instant replay. I should just have a moment of silence for that awesome pass and let the instant replay play, which is going to happen right now in just a second. All right, let's check this out. Craigster Sr. tries to take the outside, which he thinks is the faster line. Lucas sees the gap, sees the opportunity, and flies by Craigster Sr. Variant Sr. follows suit, and he takes second place. Then it's Craigster Sr. spinning around, battling with Fat Dad back here, trying to hold on to every bit of hope. But in reverse he goes, and he tries to catch up to Variant Sr. and pass, but he bumps into him probably because he's going backwards and can't see crap. I would not advise driving backwards in a circle around a big O loop. Just not a good idea. All right, going into the last race, we have Lucas with 22 and a tie between Variant Sr. for 21 points. Who's going to take second? Who's going to take third? And heck, I don't even know who's going to take first. Anything can happen. We've seen DNFs here at the Big O. But Lucas is in good shape because he is up in points and he is in the pole position, folks, and he's not looking back. He's got that clean air, and he's running wild. And there you go, Variant Sr. getting passed by James Ironbeard on the outside. Some of the best passes we've seen on this track in this tournament have been by that driver right there, James Ironbeard from Ironbeard Customs. And folks, my beard is made out of hair. I'm not sure how you get a beard made out of iron, but if I had to choose a beard in my wet dream of beards, it'd probably be an Ironbeard, but it wouldn't be James Ironbeard because I'm not into that kind of stuff. But if you are, that's okay. All right, James Ironbeard does manage to get by Variant Sr. on the outside in a little bump and run, but thankfully, he helped Variant Sr. Gets spun back around and heading in the right direction down the track. Variant Sr. takes third place, and something tells me he might need that point or two that he just was able to hold on to there. And there you see, like I said, you've seen a DNF, and there it is. Variant Sr. moves on, James Ironbeard moves on, and Lucas moves on to the next round, folks. This is getting tighter and tighter here in the NASCAR Generations Tournament. Thank you for the drivers that mailed your cars in that did not make it this far, but these three are moving on. If you want to see more racing action here at Tiny Track Cars, click on that video right in the middle of your screen.